siling liwanag.
First off, Zionist Jews are people of God to whom God Almighty gives them the land of Palestine as generally a Jewish land. Here is a biblical prophecy being fulfilled in our days. Amos 9 verses 14 to 15. 14, And I will bring again the captivity of my people of Israel. And they shall build the waste cities, and inhabit them. And they shall plant vineyards, and drink the wine thereof. They shall also make gardens, and eat the fruit of them. 15, And I will plant them upon their land. And they shall no more be pulled up out of their land, which I have given them, saith the Lord thy God. Unquote. This is a present reality. The dispersed Jews would return to their land which God gives them, and they will never be expelled from it anymore. It nullifies the Free Palestine slogan, as biblically, the Zionist Jews in Israel will forever remain in it. Prophet Amos said, God gives them the land and called it their land. Meaning, for it to be their land, then its government and community must be generally Jewish. This biblical reality justifies ethnic cleansing on Palestinians because they are a threat to the prophecy. If they will not be expelled, it's possible that they can grow in number and can occupy a portion of Palestine, which defeats the idea of being itself a Jewish land. God called it their land, so it must be a Jewish land, thereby they must possess it for themselves. Here is a collateral verse. Jeremiah 30 verses 3 and 24. 3:4 Lo, the days come, said the Lord, that I will bring again the captivity of my people Israel and Judah, said the Lord, and I will cause them to return to the land that I gave to their fathers, and they shall possess it. 24 The fierce anger of the Lord shall not return, until he have done it, and until he have performed the intents of his heart. In the latter days ye shall consider it. Unquote. This is a reality in what the Bible called as latter days, so obviously, it is on present time, which is the Christian dispensation, as in the biblical language we are living in the last days. So the reality of it must be on our present time. Zionist Jews must have possessed it as fulfilled. Possess in Hebrew is yarash yarish, to mean to occupy, be driving out previous tenants, and possessing in their place, by implication to seize, to rob, to inherit, also to expel, to impoverish, to ruin. Unquote. Meaning, Zionist Jews have the right to occupy the Holy Land and expel the previous inhabitants of Palestine. Much so, they have the right to impoverish and ruin the previous inhabitants, that is, the Palestinians. We could see this as reality in Gaza, wherein they are being impoverished due to being claimed as an open prison. We could also see that Zionist Jews are ruining them. To ruin is to destroy or kill, and we could see it as reality in times of war. So what have we? I have shown you that the mandate of God for Israel is yarash yarash, thus they have the right to expel, impoverish, and kill Palestinians. What is not clear though is on what grounds they should do it. Is it in time of war or otherwise? The thing is, there is such a mandate of God for Zionist Jews to expel, impoverish, and kill Palestinians. So should this reality justifies the alleged ethnic cleansing, cruelty, and human rights violations on Palestinians? Yes, it's possible. It could possibly justify the alleged inhumanity done on Palestinians. So biblically, we cannot actually judge the Zionist Jews as illegal settlers, as in the biblical parameter, God gives them the land, or should we blame them as immoral and terrorists, cannot be construed with certainty, as it's possible that they have the right to expel, impoverish, and ruin Palestinians. What is suspicious though is on how Muslims are raising the red flag on alleged Israeli cruelty. The thing is, that is questionable, as mostly, it is based on chopped videos, out of context snippets of reality which makes the accusation malicious and without proof of correct conclusion. It cannot be certain that these videos of alleged Israeli cruelty, which are merely chopped and snippets of reality, are conclusive enough to be reliable. It could just be a means of trying to fan the flames of hate, uprising, and activism. Lastly, I would like to reiterate the biblical mandate for Zionist Jews. It's Yeresh Yeresh. Let's read it again. To occupy, be driving out previous tenants, and possessing in their place, by implication to seize, to rob, to inherit, also to expel, to impoverish, to ruin. Unquote. We just don't know on what grounds must that be applicable. But I believe it has to happen pertinently how Israel now behaves toward Palestinians, foremost because God called them, my people of Israel. Meaning, what Israelis are doing now is an act liable for how people of God must act. In short, Zionist Jews have the favor of God, therefore standing with Israel is standing with God. As a Christian, I must stand with Zionist Israel in matters that calls for expulsion, impoverishment, and ruin of Palestinians. It is God who have mandated it as clear in the prophecies. So any biblical verse opposing the said prophecy must have been abrogated or misunderstood. God's will always prevail. Thank you.